Hey, Gare, how you doing? Oh, there we are. My camera's all like dirty. There we go. Yes, we're going to be cooking today. And it's all my mom's fault. Because I made her chicken noodle soup and I had some of it and now I want it. Yeah, it's we're actually going to use this for our chicken noodle soup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting up some of the vegetables, get them, kind of softening up a little bit, and then that's when I'll put the broth in from the when I roasted the chicken, and then I'm gonna have in another pot some stock with the carcass and all the bones to get some flavor out. So the chicken got done a little early, so that's why I went early. I'm gonna be cooking, so why not, right? So the first thing I want to do is, all right, this is cool enough. Aha. Well, I'm a half hour early, so they might be doing something. So Bailey is like half dead on the floor. Courtney will be with us very shortly. So basically, what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you guys have seen one of these. It basically separates the oil and grease out of your broth. So that's the first thing I'm going to start with. Because you want to have all the flavor in it that you already had from when you made the chicken, right? Now I can also get rid of a bowl too. So how was your soup, sir? Looked pretty good. So this tends to leak a little bit. You can see how all the oil separating off the top. So I'll be able to get that nice clarified broth out of the bottom. So I'll let that separate. And while that's happening, I'm going to start cutting up vegetables.
How's it going?
I'm cooking and Gear's here. And someone else is here. There's two. Is that you?
Nope.
Pretty soon going to be three. So what I'm going to start out with is a very, very elaborate term, and it's called a mirepoix, or the Holy Trinity, which all it is really just onion, celery, and carrots. So we're going to start that out in our big pot, but I'm going to make sure you guys can see. We're probably going to be staying in one section today. Which, by the way, Jack, thank you very much. These knives work phenomenal if you're here.
It's King.
Oh, hey King, how are you?
How can I help?
You want to start breaking down the chicken so we can have the meat, and we mainly need the bones to put in our stock over there.
Where do you want the meat? In here?
You can put that back in the bowl that I cooked the chicken with. No, I set it in the sink because I didn't really have much room.
Wow.
Courtney's making noises. And guys, when I make my chicken noodle soup, the one thing that you have to have, for me, it's a must. It has to be egg noodles, and I have no idea why. But to me, it's got to be egg noodles.
Wow, I'm really all up in the camera.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, there's Brian. You can see him.
Yeah, well, I'm just cutting celery, so.
You want white and dark meat?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I kind of like the dark meat because it gives it that, I don't know, the fat that you normally lack with the all white meat chicken noodle soup.
Okay. What's your guys' favorite soup? I personally prefer the creamy ones. That's my go-to.
I would have to say I do like creamy ones, but my body does not.
That's for sure.
I really do like them, but you know, most creamy ones are, you know, they have cream in them, and being lactose intolerant, that doesn't really work too well with me. So, Dave.
Mm. So good.
You know, we're just doing a rough chop on our celery. Hopefully not ourselves. If not, it would be eventful. Yeah, this is going to be the one that we're going to put all the bones in for the stock.
Oh, good to know.
So let's put this over in front here, because we're going to boil them down in our stock. Oh, guys.
Here's eating an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, is it a Jack and Jill ice cream sandwich? Look at what I made. And no, it is not a urine sample.
Ew.
I'm making garlic infused olive oil to saute my veggies off in. And another thing that we will be putting into our stock, which I should probably get started.
Hot.
I'm going to switch this. We need to get our stock started. I am going to start the easy way, kind of. It's not going to be 100% homemade from scratch. And it's mainly because we only had one small chicken that we were going to be using. If I was going to use 2 full-size chickens, I would have used all the bones and to make the broth way in advance. But
Usually when we do our roasted chickens, we save all the juice. We take all the grease off and then freeze the juice. And that's what we use for our chicken stock for our soups later. Or gravy.
can we swap something so I can get this on the burner?
Just for whenever you need to.
All right. I need to slide this forward. I just don't want that to be on the burner. So basically what we're doing is we're going to bring all the bones up to a boil with our with the 1 can of stock. Once the other stock is
Hot.
all separated, that's going to go in there. And I'm going to put the neck and the giblets and all that in there to get all that flavor out of them. And then I'm just going to throw all that stuff away. I'll pull the meat out of the neck, though.
Ow, hot.
You're right there.
It's right out of the oven.
So now I'm going to use my separator and use all the real big flavorful
You're
stuff.
showing the difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
So there we go. Most of the rest of that is all grease. So all the onions that were already in there, we're going to throw all that in there. Then we're just going to let that go for a little bit. Once that heats up, actually even before it heats up, that's where we're going to put our chicken neck in here.
Ew.
We're going to put our kidneys, lungs, and all that.
Ew. Just say extra pieces.
Yeah, and these are the 2 real big pieces of fat that come out of the opening. So we're going to get the natural fat, which I know Courtney doesn't like, but we got rid of all the butter that I used to help keep the chicken moist when I cut it. So we got rid of a lot of that. So.
It's burning. That's alright, it's just stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to get back to cutting these up.
Let's see. Richard Garner's here. Keenan's here.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Keenan. You guys can tell when I get close to my fingers. I don't trust myself.
I don't trust himself either. I am not a slow me. Terrible.
All right. So we have all of our celery. And now we have a little bag of baby carrots. So we're just,
You want it?
oh, it's an oyster.
I get the other one.
Yummy.
If I can find it.
So we're going to use some of these. And we're going to do everything in thirds. Our onions and celery and carrots are all going to be in thirds. And to get these to cook a little bit faster,
Do you think they should be able to see what you're doing over there?
if you want. Well, I thought they were watching you break down.
They can't see the chicken, huh?
So I'm cutting them on a bias, which is basically just a cross section, which allows it to be thinner and cook quicker.
Okay, how about we move that pot?
Which pot? Oh, okay.
There, now they can see what it's doing.
Yay! I will say this is the one part that I don't really like doing because you know you have to put so much pressure to cut down on the carrots, but I will have to say the knives that Jack got us, they're phenomenal. There's not really much pressure at all needed.
You're gonna strain this juice, right? Or no?
What? This? No, I'm not going to strain that.
Well, I'm not gonna put the little bones in there then.
Oh yeah, strain it as far as that's concerned, yeah.
Okay.
So, Gare, how close were you on your predictions for all the games?
Got 9 people on. I got a sweet spot here. Oh, you were on top chat.
Oh,
Dang it! Now the chat's hidden.
it jumped.
Okay. Roten's here. Yo, dude.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Doing a little bit of live cooking. Where's
Hey, Brandon.
hopefully Nettie Girl hops on, because she likes our live cooking shows. Ah.
This is not very easy. Gross hands.
What are you trying to do?
Read through the chat.
We'll try and keep up the best we can. Once I get this stuff in the pot, I'll be able to catch up a little bit better. So, once I get these carrots broken down, then I'll be able to pay a little bit more attention to you guys. I still got about 20 minutes, so I'm still way early. But like I said, food got done, so made no sense to wait. Gotta eat, right, guys? Gotta eat.
The burner's hot.
Sorry, Ben.
So is this chicken. Ow.
Well, really feels like you're getting into it.
Hot. It's hot.
Well, if it's too hot, you can, wait a little bit. Do. So, here we go. What's everybody's favorite vegetable?
Oops, I just kicked the stand. Sorry, guys. Trying to stay away from this burner because it's so stinking hot. Chicken orange. Oop. Here says, unlike Chuck Norris, pigeons knock themselves down for me. Oh, goodness.
Here it goes.
Dan Soderholm's here.
Hey, Dan.
Saying hey for a quick stop.
Well, thanks for stopping by however long you can be here, sir.
Keenan says celery and red bell peppers.
It's not bad. I don't...
I like celery if it's well hydrated when it grows, because then it doesn't have that mouth numbing, horrible celery taste. I'm sure anybody that, has a clue about celery knows what I'm talking about. When you find a good piece of hydrated celery that's not offensive, as opposed to the stuff that's like eating tree leaves or something.
All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm heating up my pot over here, and I'm going to get my my onions, my celery, and carrots in there. The onions cook a lot faster than what the other two do, so I'm putting them two in first. Then I'll go cook my cut up my onions. And this is where I will be using my wonderful olive oil. And you need to season on every level. So I have a little bit of fresh cracked pepper in here.
Did you put the pot back in the one?
Well, yeah, I gotta cook with it. So, unfortunately. So now we'll pour off some of this olive oil.
Does anybody like cold chicken sandwiches, like white bread and mayonnaise and chicken? Kind of like you do turkey sandwiches, but it's not turkey.
Pot's good and hot. Carrots going in. It's not real hot, but I don't want to burn my olive oil because it has garlic in it.
Hot.
Stuff running away. Turn that down to a little bit below medium. And
You gotta turn that down.
all right. Yeah, that's finally starting to go. That burner takes forever. And
You actually might want to find a lid for it.
oh, I'm dumping onion stuff all over the floor. This is real life, people.
Dang it, now how am I going to put the bones in there?
Right, exactly. Want to get everything covered with a little bit of oil that's in here. Because what we're going to do is we're actually just breaking these down to get them soft, so that way once the stock and everything's done, you just put it together. And of course, we need that for the soup.
Got plenty.
Once that's all kind of like a little above fork tender, then we'll be able to add everything together, and it's just going to do what it has to do.
This is why I don't like cooking. I eat the whole entire time I'm cooking, and then by the time I'm done, I don't want to eat. Ridiculous.
And since I'm going to be cutting a fairly decent sized onion, you know, in relationship to Courtney's face, I will be using
Well,
the Big Chef knife. Which, by the way, works phenomenal. Like the other 9 or 8.
you didn't want this whole chicken, right? Just like half of it?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we'll see what the see what it looks like. You know, you never know. It was like I wish I had a little bit more when I made my mom's soup. So.
Is Rain Man coming for dinner?
Not sure.
Whoa! Party foul.
There we go. And that's why the puppy should not be in the kitchen.
Yep.
I'll have to wash that off. And then these are just going to be I'm just going to do a rough chop on them. Sorry guys. I looked over and I realized there was no video. Which Halloween are you watching? I noticed that when I turned it back on, that's what Gear said he was doing.
Alright. Oyster's the last one, then I'm not going to eat anymore.
Are you sure?
No. There's much in your mouth.
And you got all the bones over there too?
Just
Yummy,
about.
yummy.
I mean,
Most
still
of them, right?
got a leg and a thigh. Just set it down. Just do it.
Excuse me.
What?
I want them to see. And you guys can tell, hopefully,
Not really.
you see if I can lean you in here. You guys can tell how dark that stock has gotten. So it's really starting to build a lot of the flavors that are coming out of the bones and everything else. So that's going to be yummy, yummy. Now this is where I'm going to add some of the garlic and the rest of the olive oil. Because now that we have the onions in there, we got to make sure everything gets coated.
No, Bailey. You're good to go, bro.
Good boy, puppy.
Bailey. Go eat your peanut butter, dude.
Here we go. Nothing to see there. Alright, he is very annoyed.
Yes. Talking about lizards and snakes.
Did Rob get here?
Hi, Throbber.
Hey, Throb, how you doing? It's almost time for my live stream. Hope you guys can make it.
Corny. I am ready to cook these bones in, and then that's it.
Alright then.
You have a second to lift the lid for me?
Sure. You ready?
Yep. Okay.
Alright. So that's getting all happy. That's going to look really good.
Alright. This is all trash. And this is leftover meat.
Alright. I'm okay with leftover meat. How about you guys?
I feel like I need a cold beverage. It's quite steamy up in here.
It is definitely getting warm in here. It's getting hot in her.
Forgetting these.
No.
High five.
So guys, am I the only one that goes in the fridge and gets out the extra stuff and puts it in like a soup or whatever? Because I have a bad habit of that. I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's just, you know, when you're trying to make something by a recipe or whatever, it kind of doesn't work.
Alright, I'm going to start reading.
I'm going to get all this stuff stirred up. Let's see if I can get the guys and gals a little bit of a look into my pot. There you go, guys. What do you think about that? Oh, that's yummy. Got to get it back on the stove though or it won't cook.
Wow, I'm really behind.
And since the onions are in here now, add the last little bit of pepper. And clean up as you go, guys. Gotta clean up as you go. Because if not, your kitchen will be a wreck. Trust me, I know.
Richard Garner says he's eating a Dumb Decker cheese loaded pizza. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Although pizza is amazing.
Yeah, I'm a big. I don't know. I'm getting to the season where I'm gonna want soups again. Get the rest of this olive oil out of here.
King said that chicken sandwich Gear had was horrible.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I don't even think that was chicken. Just being straight up honest.
That seems like it was like a breaded chicken sandwich, and that was all the breading that was left over. It was nasty. Sorry you had to get that.
I would have been talking to somebody straight up.
Yeah, I would have been talking with my chicken. I would have been slapping him in the mouth with it. Take this back. So guys, what I was saying about taking extra stuff out of the fridge, we had stuffed mushrooms the other night, so we have all the, like all the ends of the mushrooms. So I'm going to dice them up and put them in there too. Give it a nice little earthy taste. So how's everyone been?
Brandon says, you cooking in your pressure pot at Edge every day.
No, I don't really cook in that.
One day I'm gonna get him a pressure cooker for actual food.
Oh yeah,
We
definitely.
just don't have the space for it to store it in his kitchen.
I'm putting the rest of my garlic into the stock. And now that's one thing that's done. Yummy, yummy.
FYI here, I'm done before Edge. Boom.
She did chicken. I'm doing like 12 things.
Don't matter.
And these mushrooms are just going to basically disappear. You're not really going to have any of it left. At least the stalk parts of them. So, oh man, that's starting to smell good. Is there any special ingredients that you guys use and stuff that people normally don't use?
Yes, Keenan, it's chicken soup.
It will be chicken noodle soup. I see Keenan had what he called an American meal the other day.
Wow, that looked amazing, didn't it?
Yeah.
Who cooked that, Keenan?
Because he didn't buy that from anywhere.
No.
That was homemade.
That was homemade. Mike wrote and said that Gear asked him how he's doing on that house or if he got it done yet. He said he started, that's about it, between rain and other projects.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yes, I saw the decal. I think that's more appropriate for your truck. Just saying.
What, the Prius?
Yep.
Wait a second. Didn't you say that my truck would still beat you in a race?
Yeah, but Gear's slow. So it don't matter what he drives.
That's pretty sad, Gear.
Hey. May Fundador said roasting. We did roast. Now we're making a soup.
Yep.
Mike Roden says, don't forget to cook the like button. Nah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Here we go. Got some mushrooms going in. Let's put the whole farm in there. We bought it, right? And I think that's another reason why I love soups. You can literally get rid of anything in your fridge, just put it in some kind of stock. If you have seafood, put it in a seafood stock.
Which is really good with like a tomato-based stock.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I personally think.
I'm gonna put our lid on, steam them vegetables a little bit. There make sure we get all that. Yep, all 2 drips of it.
King says broccoli and carrots are his favorite.
Now see, you put that in with a little bit of cream and cheddar. Oh, that would be great.
I think those are his favorite vegetables.
Yeah, but I'm saying that would make a. Wouldn't that make a awesome soup though?
Yeah.
It's like broccoli and carrot cheddar soup.
Yep. I'm pretty sure you put carrots in broccoli and cheddar soup. Dan Soderholm wants to know how your mom's doing.
She's getting by. Slowly, but she's getting by.
Gear says his wife loves celery and he hates it.
Oh, celery is. This is the only time I would eat celery, honestly. Celery is ridiculous. I mean, you shouldn't eat a food that you can use as floss after your dinner. I mean, just saying.
You're being a crybaby.
I am.
Hi, puppy. Edges. Who is a better cook? LOL. Well, I will say it's a complicated answer. It depends on what we're cooking.
It's a very simple answer.
Overall, Brian.
Baking and soups, Courtney has me.
Yes.
Proteins, all day long is me.
Yeah.
I mean, Courtney can cook. I mean, she's come a long way since.
Whew. I think I started at the beginning when we met. I had actually even been in the negative on that.
Yeah. I know a lot of people. Oh, puppy.
5-second rule.
Mushroom down.
Oh.
Guys, just letting you know, I would have totally done it if I wasn't on the video.
Yeah.
I think we all would. And I know a lot of people are probably saying that I shouldn't be putting the mushrooms in right now because they're going to cook away to nothing.
No, they won't.
Or they cook so much faster than everything else. All I want is the earthiness that's going to come from the mushrooms, quite frankly.
Richard said that he's going to destroy Star Wars on the trivia this Thursday.
I'm not even going to show up to that one.
Yep, I'll be there. As long as I'm not doing something else.
Well, I mean, I'll probably show up, but I am not going to get involved at all.
Tina says he loves chicken sandwiches with mayonnaise, salt and pepper, lettuce, and cheese. That's not bad.
Yeah, that doesn't sound horrible.
I think it sounds good, but if I'm just craving like a traditional chicken sandwich,
That wouldn't be what I would.
it's got to be Hellman's mayonnaise. Don't play.
Yeah, none of the salad dressing crap.
Or even just other. I don't even know what other brands mayonnaise there is because they're not important.
Heinz makes one, don't
No,
they?
I don't know. I don't care. I'll eat their ketchup, but I'm not eating their mayonnaise.
But I will also say, don't give me that olive oil mayonnaise either.
Ew, it's the worst. I'd rather eat Miracle Whip. What, Bailey? What?
He knows it's 6:30 on Sunday.
Yes.
So, is Rob still here?
I don't know. I'm still trying to get through the chat, hon. I'm like 20 minutes behind.
Well, if Rob is still here, I would like to point out that I think his truck looks really nice for being a 2-wheel drive.
Yes. Here says that his wife loves horror movies. I do not.
You know what? I grew up on horror movies.
Yes, it's sick and twisted. 5 years old watching R-rated. I have something to say to your mother.
Well, I mean, I did grow up in, a great part of town, so I
It
mean...
don't matter. Mike says the new Halloween movie's out this week.
Well, I would hope so. I would hope that they wouldn't wait too much longer.
So, note to self and to everyone listening. Oh, I'm sorry, Bailey. Come here, pups. I'm not excited about the Halloween movie coming out. However, I am excited that Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. That's all I got. Hi. What?
All right.
Rob says he doesn't need a 4-wheel drive, Keenan. Why spend the cash for something you'll never use? And I kind of feel the same way about the STI. Like, I'm not going to get it just to say that I have it and to flaunt it to everyone else that doesn't. It's silly. When I didn't even like it.
But I would.
I didn't need it. I didn't like it, so I got what I wanted.
But I mean, if you liked it, it would have been nice to have it, right?
Right. But
Even though it would be extra money and.
Well, yeah, but I didn't like it.
There's certain cars that are just way too rough for what they're used. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's built to be a stiffer suspension because of you're going faster. Whatever. It's just not for me.
I want to go fast.
Yes.
Go fast.
Gear says that Halloween's actually his favorite movie. I don't like horror movies, but if I had to have a favorite, it's The Shining.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall.
Oh, definitely. Parsley.
Yep. Krista Green Beans. It's cooking with Brian and Courtney. What's for dinner?
And we're gonna put a pretty decent amount of parsley in here, making it rain.
Okay.
It's raining green in here.
Keenan says, well, you never know when you need a 4x4. Not trucks up here, 2-wheel drive, very rare if so. Well, the difference is, Keenan, you guys get a ton of snow.
Yeah,
and it is very mountainous in Canada. I mean, not that I'm an expert in Canada. Don't quote me. But Texas is flat and dry and boring. I mean, you're not going to... What I meant to say was...
I mean, weather-wise it is. I mean...
Yeah.
It's like Washington.
Stop. It would be stupid to have a 4x4 or any truck in Washington, D.C. You gotta get the car that applies for where you live. That's where you get a Prius. Just saying. You're gonna be sitting in traffic for 20 hours.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
All right. How do them bones look in here to you? You were the super.
You can move it over whenever you're ready. I'm sure they're done. I usually simmer my bones for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah,
But we don't have time for that.
yeah, well, we're also getting a lot of the excess meat off of it too. So,
No, we're not cooking possum.
no. I'm telling you, it's like Wild Kingdom around here.
Yeah. King says he's cooking now too.
All right, what you cooking? Can you hold this for me so I don't?
Yeah. Don't splash me. On your face.
All right, there we go. And now we have a nice stock in here. Oh, that looks amazing. There's just something about the smell of a good homemade soup.
Pierce says that he's watching Halloween.
I thought I said something about that already.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Micro says, "OMG, are they cooking possum from earlier? So the
No.
release in the woods was just a ruse?
Um,
No, it was not a ruse. Yes, we let it go. No, we're not eating possum."
and that one was part 2.
Fine. I'll start. Brandon wants to know if Throbber's going to take his truck on the dunes.
He'd be doomed. Ah!
Ah.
Put that over there.
Mike Roten says the original is the best Halloween.
Oh yeah, the one with the white house in it. I forgot.
Oh no, that was Jason. Jason was filmed over here near where we are. Correct?
Actually, there was a couple Halloweens filmed over in this area too.
Was it?
Yeah, I think there was.
Alright.
All right. There basically isn't much in there. I forgot to turn the heat back up. Boo, party foul.
Garner says he's watching the first Halloween movie ever made on 4K right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see how that happens.
Don't run upstairs. It always ends wrong. Just saying. Throbber and Keenan are going to have it out here in a second. I'm not reading your guys' comments. You guys work it out yourselves.
I am making a mess in the kitchen, guys.
Yep.
All right, so let's see if we need anything extra in here.
Gear's encouraging Bailey to get the chicken.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
And Throbber eats lizards for breakfast.
I kind of doubt that because I don't think he would get that close to him to eat the lizards. I'm gonna rotate you a little bit here, guys.
For the green beans, I have pet lizards all over the place.
Ah,
Do
hey,
they-
Krista.
Do they all have names? If I had a lizard, it would be named Joanna. From the Rescuers Down Under.
I was gonna say, wasn't that a Disney name?
Yep.
I would have never been able to have placed it, but
Lizard Nation, name changer.
I don't know. That would go with his new logo that he uses in the beginning of his vids. I don't know.
Brandon was wondering what Rob ate for breakfast. We already know what Rob eats for breakfast. He showed us.
Ooh.
It's eggs and bacon. That was all he made, right? Eggs and bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eggs and bacon. Yeah.
Yep. Wait, didn't he do French toast once? Or am I imagining that?
Was that his mom that made French toast? I forgot.
I feel like I remember French toast.
Yeah.
I could be imagining that. Richard Garner, I was on the road today for 5 hours and there was not one stinking bathroom on the ride, so I had to hold it till I got home to pee. That's unfortunate, but great job at holding it.
I would have to say though, where were you driving for 5 hours that you didn't come across any bathrooms?
I thought men could just pee in the woods.
I
Just saying. I'm just saying.
just finish a bottle of whatever you're drinking.
Whoa,
and
whoa, whoa!
Use the bottle. I mean,
I tried that. It didn't work out well.
wouldn't think it would.
Nope.
That was me, puppy. Bailey, come.
Where's your treat at? Where's Bailey treat? Do you want some chicken? Sit. No jump. Good boy. There, eat your chicken. And your peanut butter. And your treats. Get it all.
So guys, all I'm doing right now is the neck bone. I'm pulling out all these little strips of meat that's in between the neck bone. I actually like the neck meat.
Sit. Sit. Behave yourself, please.
The only problem is there's so many little bones in the neck.
You know what I do? I just slightly run my finger down the groove, and it roots out all of that meat without bones.
Yeah, but I literally just took this straight out of the pot. And you know how sensitive I am.
Yes. You should probably give him a minute. King of the Creek says, Richard, it's Tennessee. Pee anywhere. Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't pass a place where you could go to the bathroom, that means you didn't pass many people that would see you do it, so. Just pointing out some of the obvious here. I'm
Garner's
surprised.
trying to pee in Gear's front yard now.
I'm surprised Ryobi doesn't have a toy for that, Richard. A toy. A tool.
Throbber said that would be awesome, Brandon. Brandon said Throb Nation is going to jump the Tacoma.
I would like to see that. I'd be all over that video.
Mike Roten just wanted to make a correction. That's Lizard Nation, Brandon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he might not know who you're talking to. You need that formal address, you know?
Gear says that Richard should have peed in his front yard. I don't really know what's going on now at this point. Gear, have you seen Rob drive? That would be the slowest jump ever.
Yeah. I mean, come on. He don't like tow haul mode.
Mike Roten says, is it cold there too? It's like 45 and rainy here. We had a high of, it was supposed to be a high of 57, but it got up to 60 today. And not really any humidity, so it was pretty brisk in the morning. What was it, 37 this morning?
Yeah, when we woke up, our house heater said it was 58 in the house. So I was quite happy when I woke up.
It was amazing. Krista Green Bean says it's 90 and humid here, Mike. That's unfortunate. Good thing we don't live there.
You can keep every bit of that, guys.
Rob Nation says it was 108 in McLaren today. What's that? Where's that ramp? Gear. It was a 20-minute drive back. Brandon, gotta run. Might stop in again later if you're still on. Later, everyone. Bye, Brandon. We'll see you unless you're already back.
Yeah.
Richard, Rob, stop driver like a slow old man on the road. Stop driving like Gear is what he meant to say.
Yeah.
King. Wow, Krista. We're into the 50s now. I'm glad the heat is over with. Same Z's.
For having a name like Gear, you would think he would know how to use them.
Oh, man. No, he's stuck in first gear. That's his new name, First Gear.
Yeah. First Gear. Yep, there you are.
Go with me, puppy. Come get your treat. Shut your mouth. Thank you. Good boy. Eat your nummy noms.
We're going to put our separator in the sink, let that get cool, and then we can throw it away.
Krista just got out of the pool.
Well, that's nice.
Summer is not my favorite season. I don't care for pools. I don't care for the heat. It's just not for me.
I really hate to say it, but I love summer. But at the job that I'm at, I really hate it now. Because I used to be able to go out and do whatever I wanted, and you know, because I was in air conditioning and stuff. But now it's like, being in this heat all day, I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
Gear says, I've been faster than that on a 10-speed bicycle, Rob.
Well, there are a lot of mountains in Tennessee. I gotta give it to him.
Gear's jealous of Krista getting out of the pool.
Yeah, I'm a little jelly too.
Rob said, and then you woke up, Gear. Richard, Krista is a speed demon on the road. Mike, don't forget to cook that like button. I think I said that already. Renaissance Man. Hey, Rennie. How many pigeons does the Garner family consume during the holidays? I would say at least 2 for each person.
Yeah.
Rob says 14, I win.
4.
Richard, LOL, not really, just a little faster than Rob.
All right.
Ready?
Here we go. We're adding our other stock.
Rob wants to be sent a tool. Okay. Gear, yes, she is Garner. That's probably who was driving the McLaren. Richard, Rob, I'm coming to your house to go swimming in my birthday suit.
Oh, well, that's good because if Rob has a pool, you're definitely not at Rob's house.
Well, you can pee in it too, just an FYI. Just saying.
Rob don't have a pool, so he can swim in Rob's pool all he wants naked.
Oh, goodness. Renaissance says, oh, close, Rob, keep guessing. Okay, everybody saying hi to everybody.
Alright, so basically what you guys have seen that I've done so far was Courtney helped me prepare the stock. Now I'm cutting up the chicken into bite-sized pieces, and that is going into our broth.
You know what? I really need to change the angle because I can't see nothing going on inside board. Go away, go. Ah.
That's why we have that angle.
Nope. Gotta change it.
So,
Go, puppy.
I'm probably charged enough where you don't need it.
85.
Yeah, that should be plenty.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave that there then. At least. Sorry, guys. This is gonna be in the way.
If you can rotate it so that them two legs are that way instead of one right behind me.
Like that?
Yeah, that'll work. So guys, this isn't no Campbell's chicken noodle soup. It almost comes out a little bit stewish at the end because I cook my noodles in the pot with the broth. And I put all the odd shaped chicken in there. I don't try and make it uniform. It's already cooked. Don't have to worry about cook temps or anything. So.
Yes. Of course, it says gotta go get dinner later, everyone.
See you. Thank you for stopping in.
Renaissance says, if you get behind Garner on your way to work, you are making a guest appearance on Deliverance 2. Yikes.
You know that movie?
Never seen it, heard of it, don't want to see it. Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Richard Garner, I'm 34 years old and I don't work a full-time job. I work for myself. Congratulations, what do you do?
Yeah. You know what? That's not something that I think anyone here knows. What does Richard Gardner do?
Baby, it's Garner.
Gardner.
I know you know his last name, please say it right.
Maybe he is a gardener because
He is not a gardener.
I think he is because he likes to work in the yard and do landscaping.
Right.
So he could be.
Okay.
Maybe he's a pool boy.
King says, Richard, I spent $2,000 this week on truck repairs. Ouch.
What happened, King?
Renaissance celery is the only food that burns calories while consuming. You are all welcome.
Yeah, very true. It takes forever to get it down.
Except I like to eat it with peanut butter, and that's full of fat, so yikes. Everyone wants to know what happened to his truck.
Yeah, that would be nice to know because you've had that truck for a while and it's been really reliable for you.
Yep, 4 new tires, new brake pads, rotors, and an alignment.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
did maintenance.
Yeah, that wasn't even anything serious. That's unfortunate. Man, these things are expensive.
Yeah.
Tires are the worst.
Yeah, but I'm coming up on them.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Brakes and rotors were the original ones at 56,000 miles.
Yeah, I have to do brakes and rotors because the guy that had the truck before me, he put aftermarket rotors on them, and because they were shallow, they're rubbing against the backing plate, so they had to move my backing plate, basically beat the crap out of it to stop it from rubbing. I'm going to have a video up on that very shortly. And then my brakes, the calipers on 2 of my brakes are stuck, so the rattle from the front end that I thought was my tie rods and ball joints are actually my brakes that don't work.
You want to hear something funny?
I do.
Somebody liked my review that I gave of Bangkok Cafe.
How did somebody like your review?
I saved them from a life-altering in a negative way experience.
Yes, exactly.
That's too funny. That's awesome.
I think we need more meat. I mean,
Well, then just do the rest of it. It's all deboned. You just gotta chop it up.
you want? What do you want me to save for you?
I don't care. If you want to put it all in there, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's really not that much more meat.
Yeah, I think I'll do that, Miss Courtney.
All right.
So guys, it's all going in.
Kenan says you mean Miracle Whip, which is different from the olive oil. That's a whole different ballgame, and it's disgusting. They're both disgusting. Bailey, Mike Roten says hi.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Bill. Hi.
Not much movement. He is staring at me and my knife.
Yes.
I am gonna have to probably make more broth though.
Richard says Renaissance. If I used the 887, I would burn a lot of calories.
And you burn a lot more than calories.
Renaissance. The only miracle about that chemical is that it's considered a food. Mike Roten. Boom. Garner with the burn.
I was going to say, the only thing miracle about that is that they were actually able to whip it. And there's probably like metal and silicone and everything else in it.
King had to do it. All the trips down to Vince's shop and the other road trips I do. That's true.
I was going to say, have him pay for it. He can write it off as a business
I
expense.
think King needs to come visit us.
I mean, he passes us to get here.
He does.
I'm still waiting for Rennie to tell me when he wants to do that
Rennie!
that lathe lesson.
Gear says it did come out well. Renaissance Roten. Don't humor him. Gear's excited that Michael Myers is in it. It wouldn't be the same without him. Obviously.
I was going to say he only died 13 times.
Yeah, about that. Mike says, went and watched The Nun last night. Not a terrible horror movie. My cousin likes to eat peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. That, you might want to get them, like, to the doctor or something.
You know what? Peanut butter and mayonnaise? That's not the first time I've heard that.
I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. But then again, I used to eat mayonnaise all by itself.
Peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana was like Elvis's favorite, wasn't it?
No. Peanut butter and bananas.
Ah. Whatever it was, I know it was awkward. Gotta check our carrots. Carrots are almost done. So I actually need to make a little bit more broth because I put more stuff in there and I need to make sure we have enough to cook noodles. So I will put another quart in there in my wonton soup container.
Yes. Mike Roden said it's not a bad it's not bad. The plot is a little twisty, but it all ties in at the end. So that's good. It's not predictable because I can't tell you how many movies nowadays are just like, okay, well Brian is ridiculous, and yes, I watch corny movies, but he's like, seriously, never seen the movie, and he'll say the line before it even happens.
I have ESPN, guys.
No, he doesn't. And I'm like, babe, can you just let me watch this stupid crap? Seriously. But then again, I do it sometimes too. What are you gonna do? Mike Roten says 5 o'clock on 95 in Washington. Yuck.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, screw a bunch of that.
Seriously. You know what's ridiculous is that we weren't even there at 5 o'clock.
We were
there
there
at 10 o'clock at night. And legitimately, it took us, what, 2 hours to get through Washington? It's like a 5-inch by 5-inch state.
Yeah, we seriously missed the we missed the turn for 95 for 395, and we were messed up from that.
Yeah.
I used almost a whole tank of gas in Washington.
Yeah, out of control. Gear says, we know you're not. The possum's already cooked. Yeah, that was last night's dinner.
Yeah.
JK, Richard, one day I am William Wallace and the next day I am not. I don't think that's his profession that he was talking about, but it could be.
Well, at least your name isn't Wilkes Booth.
Fun fact, my junior year of high school, I danced Celtic style to Braveheart music.
You were rain dancing it?
No,
Oh.
I was a tree.
You were a tree.
I was a
what?
mystical tree is what I was.
I was going to say, what
I
kind of
made
dance
an
does a
amazing-
tree do?
I made an amazing dance. You've seen the video.
We danced, and, well, what was your part? I was a tree. I did this.
No.
Held my fingers out, looked like branches.
I danced.
Had jazz hands.
Yes, jazz hands. That was included. Also, lots of tree stuff. Can you not? Here, you want to take over? Since this is your stream and you're not doing anything but sitting and spin. I really want one of these muffins.
No, can't have the muffin. Where are we?
I'm gonna find it.
Keeping it simple tonight, penne pasta and vodka sauce and grilled chicken. That sounds great.
It does.
That does sound really good.
You know that's done, right?
Hmm?
You know that's done, right?
Yeah, I'm heating it up now because I had it low.
It's hot because it's steaming.
Okay, I know. But I want to get it a little hotter for when I add more broth. Okay, then you want to do it?
No, it's your soup.
Okay, then here.
No,
Yes.
no.
Sorry guys, she refuses to read comments.
Ridiculous. Richard says, Venom is my favorite Marvel movie this year. How is it? I don't know if I want to see it. I don't know who Venom is. It's not like, oh, I know who Superman is, because I don't really follow comics that closely. So let me know. Where does he fit in?
Yeah.
Is he like Spider-Man's nemesis? I don't know. Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, who is he going against? I mean,
What is his purpose?
that would be really nice to know going into the movie.
Yeah.
You know, what the concept is.
Yep. Because I did see quite a few
There we go.
awesome costumes of Venom when I was at Comic-Con. I
There was
shared a couple costumes with
Yeah.
you. It was ridiculous how great they were. That Bumblebee costume.
Oh, yeah, that guy was like 10 feet tall,
Yeah.
walking on stilts. That was amazing.
The Joker costume.
Oh, that guy, I swear he gets paid to go to Comic-Con.
Kid you not.
He has to.
Amazing. I'd hire that guy for a party. No joke.
All right, guys, so here we go. Last thing, egg noodles.
And wait. Well, okay, you can't wait. But what do you do when you put the noodles in?
I shut
What
it
time?
off.
Yep. So when everything's done in the soup, You turn the burner off. You put your noodles in and you let it sit.
Yep. You can leave it on the burner, but you got to turn the burner off.
Where we at?
Oh my God, this looks amazing. Amazing balls.
Mike says, doesn't he play for Dallas? Rennie, I believe so, Mike. King?
Ooh, Venom?
I don't know.
I don't know. They're talking sports again. I'm lost.
King, I'm keeping it simple tonight. Henny, I already read that. You read that.
I was going to say, you did?
Renaissance. Don't worry.
Renaissance. No, that just came.
Let me know when you're done.
That just came to mind. Instead of Rennie, it could be Venny. Yeah.
I'm reading. Mike says he doesn't know if Garner he makes it. Garner, you know Scotland. Oh, you don't know Scotland. Richard, if Mike Myers ever comes to my house, you better have on his brown pants. I don't think you'll give him enough time to utilize his brown pants. Just saying.
Yeah.
You don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
No, actually Michael Myers does and he wins.
No. That's because the people he selects are idiots. Just saying. Alright? If I have to say just saying one more time, I'm going to trip myself.
Just saying.
Mike, didn't know there was a dress code here. Rob Yoda, hello. He says, yellow, sorry if driving. Be in and out.
Hello,
All
Rob.
right.
How are you?
Hi. How's it going? Richard, I know all about my ancestors, Sir Andrew de Moray from Scotland, that fought alongside William Wallace from the 1200s. Cool. I wish I could go that far back.
Yeah, we did an ancestry and it basically said I was in like half the world.
No, it didn't.
It was ridiculous.
You're in the Europe area.
Yeah.
Yeah. It said the same thing about me, but it was just different areas, which made no sense. But I will say my actual family tree does go back quite a few generations. At least on my dad's side. I have no idea about my mom's side.
Mine goes back to Poland and Ireland.
Gear says, my daughter's boyfriend has a new Camry as a rental. I need to get that reviewed before he has to turn it back in.
Now, is it a V6 VSE?
Does it have the paddle shifters? That's all I care about.
If it's the VSE, or VS, whatever it is, that thing is amazing.
Oh man, you just lost a subscriber, Ben.
Why?
Richard says, Edge, you don't like Star Wars?
No, not
Richard,
at all.
have you not been listening this whole entire time Brian's been like
Yeah, you
on
haven't
videos
listened.
ever?
Yeah.
Brian sucks.
Star Wars, Star Trek.
He's not imaginative at all.
The closest I get to that is like Spaceballs.
Which is awesome.
I don't even watch
But you
Super
have-
Troopers
See,
or.
here's the thing. If you watch Spaceballs, you have to watch Star Wars to know what they're making fun of.
I don't have to.
Yes, you
It's
do.
this stupid princess carrying this huge blow dryer in the desert. That's funny. I don't need to know the backstory. It's just comical. Comedy doesn't need to reference anything else as long as it's funny.
Mike Roten says, does it take good picture gear? Richard, I got my eye on the mod. Gear, huh? Roten, 2 for 2, haha.
So guys, look what I got.
They're not. Renaissance called gear rear.
You might not know what it is, but it's going to get cut down to be about that long. And this is going to be a mold for Mr. Baker. He's going to be getting a shift knob. So this is going to be the mold for the resin that I'm going to use to make it.
Can also make music out of it.
Yes.
Dog does not like it.
You come here, puppy.
Rennie says brutal when the great joke is missed. Gear, LOL. I get it now. I'm a little slow-me now. You're always slow-me, and it's not just now.
Get him, puppy. Get him.
Say hello to the people.
Get him.
Hold on.
Get him. Get him.
Hold him back.
Get him. Get him. Good boy. It's hot in here.
Yeah.
So.
Look at this dog. Oh, goodness. So ridiculous. Here, it's your turn.
I'm getting ready to start.
Oh, whatever.
This is so good.
Richard, Gear Runner, if a jellyfish stings a hot beach girl on the leg, I will pee on it for her. No comment.
You
Gear,
know-
I don't work, Garner. Rennie, Garner, please leave my beach. Everybody's saying he's a gentleman. All right then.
Yeah, good job, dear.
Rennie said, and take your haggis.
Now, Gear, my question is just how close do you have to get to pee on it?
Well, Garner will let you know because he's the one doing it. Gear, I never leave first gear because that's all I need to beat you, Slomy. Ugh.
You're acting like you're a rambler.
All this trash talk. We'll see. We'll see who comes out on top. Me.
Well, you see, that'll never happen because Gear will never come to Jersey. So, you know,
That's
because
messed up. That's messed up.
yeah, because he can't bring his guns. And I won't go to Tennessee. No. I would go to Tennessee. I wouldn't have a problem
We've
with it.
been to Tennessee. Don't play.
I would go to North Carolina. I mean, that's like a 5-hour drive for us. 6 hours.
We can schedule a vacation together. Just saying. Richard, Renaissance. Have you been taking the lady pills again? Are you done fooling around?
I'm stirring.
No, you're not. Richard, and don't be jerking around either. Richard, Courtney, I know you drive a lot faster than Edge any day.
No.
Well,
I really don't think so.
fastest I've had my car up to is when I was in Mexico. It was 100. Brian's had his truck faster.
I've had my needle against the pin, so.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I
Don't
have.
start with me, Brian.
My 07, I did. One,
Moving on.
I posted a picture of my silver one at 112. It only goes to 120.
Richard says, Edge, I clean houses and do yard work.
See, I told you that's why I call him Richard
No, it's
Gardner.
not. It's because you can't get it right in your mouth.
No, it's Richard Gardner because that's what he does.
No, it's not.
He even
Then
made
say the other words that you get wrong right. You drive me nuts, man.
Water.
Ugh. Are you done fooling around?
Jesus. All right. Where did you leave off? I thought you were in the bathroom. Wow, Richard. Yeah. Come on, Garrett. If I can't repeat you, you got to at least delete that one.
That's how hot it is in here. It's hot.
Oh, and I guess it doesn't really help because then Gary asked if he ever got caught doing it in the closet.
What? Hold on. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Gear Runner, I thought you were in the bathroom playing with yourself.
Okay, you didn't. I could read it with my eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Glad you're back, Rob. Gardner is out of control. Yes, he is. Definitely out of control. And man, it is hot in here.
Yes. Bailey, back it up.
Mike Roten is laughing, so is Gear. Richard says, Gear, my last girlfriend walked in on me doing that.
Whoa.
Well,
I have so many questions.
Richard,
right now.
that's your problem. If you had a girlfriend you were doing that, there's issues there.
Yes, no. If you were there with your girlfriend.
And she caught you doing, yeah, it's like, I'll be right back, gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, no.
And then
That's
intentionally
no
leave the door.
pre-gaming. No pre-gaming.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, unless you're intentionally leaving the door open to get caught, but I mean, that would be like 10 years in your relationship, not like 10 hours. Jeez.
You want bread and butter?
Of course, I'm having soup. I want bread and butter.
What
Of
kind of
course.
bowl do you want?
A big one.
Alright, regular bowl. Got it.
All right. Look, Courtney's finally doing some work. Ouch. She hit me. YouTube, that was abuse.
No, it wasn't.
I was abused.
No, you weren't.
Mike Orton says, I think I broke a rib laughing, Gardner. Yeah, that's not good.
How many?
Hey, Seabass, how are you?
How many?
2. Let's see. Richard Gardner says, Mike, I'm sorry, but it was not me. The ghost in my house took over my body. All right. See, now you're just bringing up a whole other slew of problems with this whole thing. So we're going to leave that one alone. Your opinion. Well, clean it up. Gear Runner says, nope, it's an essay. There you go. Wolverine brings the claws to a gunfight all the time. Yes. They killed him in the end. Just saying, says Rob. May the Schwartz be with you. Yes. Yes. See, now that's funny. I mean, yeah, everybody's like, may the 4th be with you. I mean, come on.
Right.
I mean, they're just telling you the day. I mean,
Right.
what's Schwartz? We know it's a liquid. I'm just saying.
You are not a Jedi. You are not worthy of the title. You suck.
Throb says, found my knob today, Edge. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, at your age, it's...
Right, shut up.
No, I'm just kidding. It will be predominantly displayed on the Hall of Fame shelf soon. Thank you very much, sir. And I understand you did say that is the last room to get unpacked. So, that's fine.
He's done being impatient.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a few months. Oh, I understand. Now, I got a question. Have you tried that in the Sport Hatch? Because if I'm correct, it should be the same thread.
Do they have the red interior too?
No. His, I think, is all... It's like... I think it's black interior.
See, if I watched some of the Sport Hatch videos, I'd know that. Sorry. I work a lot.
We is so smart gear.
Yeah.
At 7:12, Bailey yawned. You hear that, Bailey? You yawn, puppy.
Do you want less broth? More noodle?
Yeah, some less broth, please.
You know you're gonna have broth running down the side of it now, right? Just kidding. I'm gonna work my skills.
Thank you. Gear says that would be awesome, Mike. Drop Nation says not yet, Garner. I think Venom stole it. Mike says welders came to install a set of stairs, and they had a potato gun that used torch gas. It would shoot a potato a mile.
That's fun.
You see, that's exactly why I couldn't be on a construction site, because I would do everything wrong.
No, you would do everything but work.
OSHA would fire me. Not even my boss. OSHA would fire me.
Guys, if you're looking for some amazing butter, this is where it's at.
B&B, baby.
Brumblin' and Brown.
Brumble and bin... What is it? Have I been saying that wrong, too?
Brumblin'?
Brumble?
Brumble and Brown. It's made with real yogurt. It has that sweet, creamy butter taste.
And there's hardly any fats in it.
Hardly any.
Yes.
It's amazing. Just letting you know.
Richard Gardner says, Gear Runner, I saw Chucky in my house today, and now I don't know where he went.
I'm sure you'll find it later.
I'm guessing you should look under your bed because your Achilles tendon will be next.
Ew.
But yeah, that potato gun thing, Mike, I'd be all over it. I would be the guy running to try and catch the potato.
You're special, aren't you?
I really am. Deer Runner says, don't worry, Gardner, he will find you. See? He's under your bed and he has a scalpel.
Brian! Do you want me to have nightmares? I already have been. But
We have
like
a-
worst nightmare.
We have a platform bed. There's nothing that can get under a bed.
It don't matter.
You're good. Seabass and Tool Reviews. Yo, how are you, Seabass? Or Sebastian, I shall say. Mike
The
says...
vlogger.
Or the vlogger, yeah. Gear Runner says, Sup, Seabass? Seabass said, Yo, Gear, I'm the vlogger. I changed my name. Yeah, we know that.
We know that now. I didn't know because I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's Seabass's Tool Reviews.
That's awesome.
See.
Got it.
Gear gave you a thumbs up. Richard Gardner says, the vlogger is in the house. Richard Gardner says, Courtney, on November 4th is when the new season of Outlander begins on Starz.
You want to know something sad?
Never watched it.
I watched almost all of season 1. And then of season 2. And the reason why is because I don't have HBO. Stars. I don't have Stars. I don't have any of them. I have Amazon Prime and Netflix.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. So I have to live vicariously through you. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's some good sex scenes. Just
So much for the PG aspect. I guess we're not going to go back to that whole digger thing, huh? All right, well, guys, it looks like I'm completely caught up.
What? What?
I'm caught up.
What?
So, guys, what do you think of the soup? You want to show them my soup?
Oh yeah. Mine looks better.
Okay, Courtney will show you her soup.
It's really hot.
Courtney will not show you her soup. Let's see. Hazel, how are you? Don't forget to strike that like button, everyone. I actually have a video of my snake. I will be posting it soon. That is yummy.
Can you guys see that okay?
Why don't you just put it back and I'll just rotate.
Oh. Okay. I don't want to spill this.
Put it down here.
Mmm.
What do you think, guys? That look good? Looks pretty yummy to me.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I made it for my mom, and then I'm like, oh man, now I gotta make some for myself. Seabass and Tool Review Zone. Seabass and Tool Review Zone. Wow, you're now 2 people. Has anyone seen the movie The Purge?
No.
Now that's scary.
No.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't watch something like that because I fear that our government might actually do something like that. Hazel says, hello friends, yay, caught you live. Well, thank you very much.
Hi, Hazel.
I have definitely been lacking in the watching department. I've been very busy with a lot of other stuff that I've had to do, primarily taking care of my mom. I finally got back to work this week, so I've definitely been behind. I have a lot of watch laters, but no later to watch them. So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Hazel says hello to Mike and Gear. Seabassen says, hey, Hazel, how you doing? Gear Runner says the soup looks good. Thank you, Gear. Hazel says, that is just not fair. You're rubbing that good in my face. Sorry, I had to make sure you got the... It was kind of like... I wanted to get it to be like POV for you. You know, I wanted you to see my point of view. Mike Roten says now he's hungry. Gear loves The Purge.
What?
Seabass says yum. Mike Roten says, I can't wait for winter to catch up on everyone's vids. Yeah, I'm kind of going through the same thing, so fully understand. Richard Gardner says, Gear, I blocked all the naked channels on Dish to keep my niece from seeing it and forgot the password. Okay, so
Well, that's unfortunate.
So he watches SpongeBob.
Well, sometimes it can be equal to the same.
Yeah.
He lives in Bikini Bottom, just saying.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
And then you have Squidward. I don't know what's up with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian says, I love The Purge too. I have not seen the new one though. Another good movie is Ted.
Well, that says a lot about you. Just saying.
All right.
All right.
It has gotten cold here, says Gardner. And Mike Roten says, I bet your password is Ryobi Gardner. Yes, I said Gardner again. Gear Runner says, I haven't seen the newest one yet either. Sebastian says, supplies! Thanks, Sebastian. Mike Roten says, LOL, Seabass. Hazel says, I'm making dinner and listening. Sorry, I don't see the comment section. I have the Bluetooth headphones on again and multitasking. I'm a busy mama.
You're awesome. You go, girl.
Great job. Continue the good work. And by the way, Hazel, you will not have your laundry, your kitchen, your tub, and the kids clean along with everything else in your house by the time this gets done, because I have one more comment and we will be out of here. So thank you for stopping in. Greatly appreciate it. And Richard Gardner says, I don't watch that kind of nasty stuff anymore because I'm looking for a wife that can catch me in the bathroom. Gear Runner says, have a great week, everyone. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed our impromptu cooking dinner. This is my second 2 gallons of chicken noodle soup in the week that I've made. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will definitely see you next weekend, about the same time. Should be close, right? And don't forget, guys, get your kitchen, keep cooking. So, all right.
Have a good week, guys.
Everybody have a good week. Hopefully everything goes well for everyone, and have a nice one. See you guys.